So, here are my lovely chickens again. And what would you do if you are going away for maybe 1 or 2 nights? A little holiday? What would you do with your chickens? Would you keep them in a babysitting or chicken sitting? Just like people who have dogs and cats do, where dogs and cats go to cat sitting and dog sittings. No, you do not have to keep your chickens anywhere else. They can stay in the same place where they are, at home. And now I'll just tell you, how can your chickens stay at home? You would probably wonder, what would they eat? Who would feed them? Who would give them a drink of water? But there's no need to worry. And I will tell you what did we do when we went away for 2 nights. So as you can see, we've got 2 feeders there. They are actually cat feeders. You do not get any feeders for chickens, especially the hanging ones. So you have to improvise. You can get these cat feeders online, and there are many different types, but they are quite small. So if you want to go away for at least 1 or 2 nights, you would want something slightly bigger. These are about 500 milliliters each, so they can store enough of seeds or pellets in them while you're away. And as you can see, I've got a little bowl there as well. So I usually put like a mash in there, fill that with mash, fill these 2 containers with pellets and seeds, and then I've got 2 drinkers here. I have got exactly similar kind of setting inside the coop as well. This is my chicken coop. Inside this coop, you can see I've got exactly the similar kind of a setting where you can see those little small cat feeders, which are hanging feeders, and a bowl and a tray there as well. So anything dripping from those little hanging containers can drip or fall in that tray, so the rest of the area doesn't get messed up. So if you fill that bowl with any mash or any kind of food like seeds or pellets, it's up to you. And those little hanging containers, you can fill them either with water or seeds. They can be filled up with any of these, and each of these are 400 milliliters each. And the food which is inside the chicken coop and the ones which is outside is more than enough to feed your 4 chickens for up to 3 days and 2 nights. Also, it's not just about the drinking and the feeding. It's also about the lighting as well. What we've done inside the chicken coop is we have got a heat lamp there, and we have got a light installed there as well. So when you're away, it's nice to keep the light on just in case. So when we went out, we went in the winter when the temperature was really low. So that's the reason why we had to keep the heat lamp on. So we have got everything installed in the chicken coop: the feeding, the drinking, the heating, and the lighting in the chicken coop. So when you're away, if it's raining outside and if they can't stay outside and have their food, they can come in the chicken coop and there's food and water available for them. It's nice to have the light inside the chicken coop as well, so that if it's raining, it's normally quite cloudy and it's dark inside the chicken coop and they won't be able to see the food. So having a light inside the chicken coop helps them to see their food very clearly. Also, you can see we have got a hook which keeps the door open. So even when it's windy, the door doesn't shut or open wide in any way. So the door stays open with that hook. So chickens can actually go in and out whenever they want. It just makes it really convenient for the chickens when you're away, whatever the weather is, whether it's drafty, it's really windy, rainy, or not quite good, they can either stay out and have their food, or they can go in and they can have their food inside. So there is food inside the chicken coop and outside in the chicken run as well. The most important thing of having the hanging feeders and the drinkers is we've got a rooster, and sometimes some of the breeds of the chicken can be very aggressive and very active, and they can tip the things over. And once the things are tipped over, like the drinker or the feeders, then they will have nothing to eat when you're away, and your chickens can actually starve. It's best to have them hanging and fixed somewhere so they cannot tip them, and the food and the water stays in place. And when we went away, they were pretty happy. Everything was safe here because we have also made our chicken run quite predator proof. It is covered from all the sides. And in my next video, I'm going to show you how to cover your chicken proof from all the sides and make it predator proof. So there, your chickens can go in and out whenever they want. It's pretty convenient. There they go. So that's all what they do. I just leave the door open with a hook, and then depending upon the weather conditions, they can either go in or come out. If they're laying eggs when you're away, it's just so convenient. The hens can go in, lay eggs, and come out and have their food, go back in, rest, and it is so much easy. They've gone really noisy now. Oh, look at that. These are my chickens. Not sure why they've gone so noisy, but he's my rooster. That's really nice chicken song, isn't it? Yes, sometimes they can be noisy. Oh yeah. Oh, I bet she stops now. So when we went out, we left this chicken door open like that. So with the wind, it doesn't shut or it doesn't open too wide because of this hook. And it stays open like this, and then your chickens can go in and out. So at night, they can go in and rest for the night. When it's morning, they can come back and have their food. So the food is here, and I usually fill this up. There he is. My king. Hello, Chicky. Chicky. He's there sitting to guard his hens. He's a really handsome cockerel, isn't he? Hello, Chicky. He's out there again. Make sure that when you're away, please lock the main gate of your chicken run really well so that no predators can get inside. We've got 2 latches to make it really secure. The other nice thing about this chicken or cat feeders is the feeding bowl is inside the chicken run and the storage container is outside, so you don't have to go inside the chicken run to put the food in. You can put the food from outside and then you just put the food in. So even if it rains, the water doesn't go in. And the food inside the containers, the storage containers, is protected from the rain. So it stays safe. Only the amount of food that is needed by the chickens comes out from the little hole from the other side. And it is super convenient. You can see how my chickens are actually enjoying